What's up, Sages? I hope you guys are having a great end of June, beginning of July, whenever you see this reading. This is going to be a you versus us video. I'm super tired right now, but I'm doing it anyways because I'm going to get these videos out to you people. I want everyone to subscribe and like and get to know me really well. My name is Stella K, and I'm an intuitive empath. So I can kind of feel things sometimes. And excuse me, I ate a fajita and it's horrible. And I also have allergies right now, so I itch my nose a little bit. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, it just, it happens. The grass is really high in my state right now. Anyways, enough about me. Today we're going to do a you versus them reading. So I made up the spread myself. I'm a psychology major, so I hope you appreciate it. For your first row spread, and remember that this is for Sagittarius, like Sun, Moon, Rising, also Venus. I'm going to do one row for you and one row for your person of interest. This is only like my second of 12, like my second, going through all the signs. So I'm still a little bit nervous. I'm going to mess up on my words, but I'm not re-recording anything because I just don't believe in it. Like, I want you to get to know me authentically as a person and know that I'm flawed and I make mistakes and I mess up, and that's who I am as a person, like everyone else, So when I made the spread, what I was thinking mostly about, all right, this card just flew out, so I feel like that needs to be your first card. All right, not going to flip it yet, though. I'll put it up there. I just really thought about what people need to know, like in a you versus them reading. So I really thought about the subconscious, and I thought a lot about the influence of others, because you know how other people can sometimes influence us more than we influence ourselves. So I really wanted to just zero in on that, about how much that can really influence our decisions and what we do in our lives. Okay, so while I'm going to leave that one there because it flew out and Spirit told me to leave it there. And I've been practicing Buddhism for 6 years. So I'm pretty good at meditating, and I kept hearing like words sometimes. And then the next day, all of a sudden, my friend would have a problem, and I'd be like, no, I heard the answer to that question last night. And that's how I connected with Spirit. So I know it sounds really weird, but that's how I kind of came to this calling, I guess you could call it. And I just really hope that you guys like my readings, and please subscribe, like, push the notification button like everyone else says. But really, I'm just doing this because if I can help a couple people, then I'm super happy. All right, the bottom of the deck is a hangman. So the top of the deck, I'm always going to say, is like yours, but if you resonate more with the bottom spread and deck that I'm going to do, then, that's what you need to go with. Take what resonates, throw away what doesn't. So you're kind of stagnant right now. Okay, so that first card that flew out was your, present emotion. This is your subconscious feelings, things that you might not know that you're feeling. Then we have your obstacles, influences of others, which I think is so important because nowadays so many people care about what other people think about what our decisions are. I just feel like you need to know how important it is and if they're right or if they're wrong, or if you should be listening to them or not. I mean, I'm a head and gut girl, so, and then I go to my head. So it's, I'm a Capricorn. That's how we work. We're a little crazy like that. but, you know, Capricorns can be like, you know, we might be the oldest souls in the solar system, but we can still be a little Looney Tunes because we know a little bit more than most people. If that even makes sense to you. I hope it does. It probably won't. Okay, so in your fifth position is going to be what should you do? And then your outcome and what do you want out of this relationship? And remember, bottom of the deck is the Hangman, which means you're a little stagnant. So that was my rant on my Hanson Roberts deck. For the bottom spread, we are going to use my everyday deck by James Van Praagh. I think I say that right. James Van Praagh. You know when there's two A's, like, right together, you don't really know if you're saying it right or not. So, but I try to do the best that I can. I'm just always going to try to do the best. So we are just going to, I've already pre-shuffled. I meditated for over half an hour before I started this video. That's what I do. And when I was meditating for Sages, I just kept getting like this, that's not right. I kept hearing like, that's not right. For some reason. And I don't know why. And then it was, I don't know how to put it into words because it was a feeling more than words that I got. It was just like this feeling of being, it was like a feeling of frustration almost. And you Sages, you are fiery little animals. I love my Sages. Do you know, I've only had long-term relationship with Sagittariuses because you guys are fiery little creatures and I love you. But, it was just this weird feeling like, you know, like, this isn't right. Something's not right here that needs to be fixed. But you didn't know how to fix it. So hopefully I can help you with that. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. And if you have watched my other videos, you know that I think the wand is the male phallic. And I think other readers also feel the same way I do. This is like a little bit of sexy time. Like, you're very passionate. I mean, you're wanting to, you know, just have a good time with people and have fun and just enjoy yourself, you know, especially in bed when you have the Ace of Wands. So this bottom deck right here, they're looking for a sexy time. All right, so let's put you down. We got present emotions, subconscious feelings, obstacles, influence of others. What should you do and your outcome, and what do you want out of this relationship? So let's get to it and get down to the nitty gritty and see what y'all are going through right now. Because, like, those two bottom cards were totally, like, on two different sets. So you're going to resonate with one or the other of these. You will. And remember, whatever you don't resonate with, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you see this, like, in a week from now, if you see it hours from now, or if you see it 5 months from now. Like, time is fluid. You're going to see this when you need to see it. That's why I don't really put times on my readings. Okay, so in the present emotions, you have the Hierophant. So this could mean you're dating a Taurus, which is not a bad thing, because a Taurus is like, they're usually very successful people. And they can be like, they can bring a lot of wisdom, and they can be a teacher and a mentor and an authority figure. Sometimes, you know, people can say a lot more about this, but since you're watching a you versus them video, I'm going to say that that's what you're admiring in a person, and that's the emotions that you're having. I'm not saying you're about to get engaged or married anytime soon, because a lot of readers would say that, but that's not what I feel right now from this card. If you're watching a you versus them. But if you have been in a long-term relationship, I don't feel like engagement or marriage is within the next month or two. Just so you know. I don't want to bum you out or anything. I know we all want a diamond on our finger. We love diamonds. All right, so we have the Seven of Rods. So when you look at the Seven of Rods, like, look at this guy. Like, he is, like, not really fighting anyone. He's, like, got his sword up and everything, and there's all these wands in front of him, but they're just wands. There's not people behind those rods. If, like, you really study these cards, like, he's just kind of, like, pushing against nothing. He's pushing against something that's not real. It can also mean, like, maybe a little sneakiness going on in the relationship. You know, maybe, and you're thinking that in your subconscious, and that could be giving you, like, a little bit of problems with your partner, as, like, you think, like, are they cheating on me? Are they lying to me? Are they sneaking on me? You could be thinking that. Or you could just be fighting for no reason. We do that, especially women. We do that stuff. All right, obstacles. We have the moon. So the moon is ruled by the subconscious. And so your obstacle is, like, you need to dig deep into your subconscious and figure out why you're feeling this way. And that totally makes sense with the Seven of Rods, because you're fighting against empty-handed rods. There's no people there. It's just you. And you need to figure out what you're fighting against, when maybe there's no reason to fight at all. Maybe you're just PMSing. Maybe you're in a bad mood. Or if you're a man, maybe you're just having a bad day. You know. All right, influence of others. We have the Eight of Cups. Now, when we're looking at the Eight of Cups, you know, that's mostly, like, walking away. So it kind of does go with all this. Like, because maybe you're walking away because you don't even know what is going on with you right now. Like, you're like, what the heck is going on with my life? Like, what the heck am I doing? But you really need to dig deep. What I want you to do is, after this video, I want you to take 10 minutes, okay? I want you to shut your eyes and meditate. And I know most people think meditation is like this thing you have to study for years and years. I've been a Buddhist for 6 years. Doesn't mean I'm not a Christian. It just means I'm a Buddhist, because that's a way of being and not a religion. But close your eyes and just, like, hum something over and over and over again to clear your mind out. And then ask Spirit to help you with the answers. You know? Because you're going to walk away from something that you might not want to walk away from. You're here for a reason. You're not here to walk away. If you were walking away, you wouldn't even be watching a you versus them video. Okay, what should you do? The Six of Rods is victory. So after you do your little meditation and you figure it out, you're going to have victory. That's what the Six of Rods is. Victory. But you got to figure this out. You got to figure out what is going on and why you feel so confused about this person. And just remember, there is another spread on the bottom that may resonate with you more. But on this one, somebody is just completely confused. And you need to figure it out. And when you do, you are going to have victory. And your outcome and the what do you want out of this relationship is the Ace of Rods. And what did I tell you rods were? The male phallic, sexy time. That's what rods are. And the Ace of Rods is, like, the ultimate sexy time. So, just remember, 10 minutes is not going to ruin your life. Give it a try. Just give it a try. Maybe it might take you 20 minutes to, really clear your mind and then come up with that, answer you need. It might take you a little longer, but this will be worth it. Okay. So we are going to go to the them spread. That is the you spread, the world. So when you're looking at the world, this means like a cycle is changing or over. Usually if it's upside down, it's over, but it's upright. So that means like you and your partner are going through a new cycle. Like you guys are about to start something new. And considering what I just saw on the top, like if you guys just get to this point and you can have victory and you can really figure it out, like you guys can start a completely brand new cycle that's going to make you completely happy. Or them completely happy. Because this is the them spread. Remember, whichever one resonates. This could be your partner, or this could be you. I'm feeling like it's you, though. That's why you're here. Alright, so we got the subconscious feeling, which is the Two of Swords, which is decision making. So your partner is trying to make a decision. And maybe they're trying to make a decision because you're confusing them a little bit. Maybe you are, because you don't really know what you want or what you want to do. It's like a little bit confusing. Like they're like, well, I thought this person like cared about me, loved me, but why are they back and forth all the time? I don't know if you have another situationship or if it's a situationship or if you have other people in your life. But this person needs to make a decision. And they're going to make a decision. Or you're going to make a decision if this bottom row resonates more than with you. So, but somebody needs to make a decision on what's going to happen with this relationship. Because up here just feels like somebody's all over the place. And you really just need to pull it all together. And I promise you, like meditation and thinking about it and really just listen to your heart, then listen to your gut. And then put that in your brain, do a little meditation, and your world may change. Okay, so these are your obstacles. The Six of Swords. Okay, so when we're looking at the Six of Swords, we're looking at the movement. Like somebody is moving. Like, they're physically going somewhere. I mean, you could like physically be moving. You could just be like going to a familiar place or just like running behind the scenes. But it's like this person, I know this isn't the greatest depiction with these pictures, but I mean, they're in a boat and they're on their way and they're movement and they're peaceful in their movement. So this may be you, this may be your person, but don't, you can maybe stop a little bit of movement and maybe keep them with you. I think intuitively, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like if you can't get to this Ace of Rods and pull everything together, this second row, whoever this person is, you or them might hit the road jack. Let's see what the rest of it has to say, though. All right, influence of others is the Eight of Pentacles. They think you need to work on it. Like your friends and your family and the people around you and people that know about the situation, like they think you need to work on it. And they have probably voiced their opinion to you about this. Like maybe you're being a little bit too dramatic. Maybe you are being a little bit too, like non-dramatic even, or a little bit stagnant, because you did have the Hangman in the first pull. So if that resonates with you, and then this bottom row resonates with you, because either or, they don't have to match. it's, you know, you need to work on it. Every relationship takes so much work to make it work well. So try. Or your partner needs to try. But remember, don't always blame them. Look at yourself too. Always look at yourself too. All right, the what you should do position or what they should do position is the Ace of Cups, which is like one of my favorite cards in the deck because when it's the Ace of Cups, it's like you just need to really love someone and give them like this big, huge cup of love. They're like spouting out all this love all over the place. And it's just like love everywhere. Like it's going to be like all over the place. And we're going to love. So the cup of love is the Ace of Cups. I'm sorry. I always call it the cup of love. Like, I can't help myself because the Ace of Cups basically is just like a huge cup of love. So, what you should do, or what they should do, is give you a big cup of love. But remember, that always takes two. So even though it's in this bottom row and not in your row, if you're the one that's confused, like no relationship works without that big old cup of love. Like you both need to have that big cup of love. All right, your outcome and what you want in this relationship is the Three of Swords, which is really confusing because that's heartache. That's heartbreak. You know, it can also just mean you're dating like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and hopefully that's what it is. Because this was like the bottom row was an awesome reading. I can't see any reason for a breakup. So hopefully it's just a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius you're dating as a sword. I usually don't bring up signs because I feel like you know exactly who you're here for. Like, I'm not gonna like waste my time like saying signs with every single card I bring up because you know who you're here thinking about, and we all know it. Because especially me, who what got in like I always did this for my friends since I was in my 20s, and I'm 40 something now, and you'll never know what 40 something I am ever. I'm staying 40 forever, ever. I will never age. Okay, anyways. But this isn't what the outcome should be and what you want. I'm hoping it's just a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But I really do think that, like, if you don't figure all this out on this top row, or your mate and your person of interest doesn't figure out this very confusing top row, that could happen. All right, so we're going to pull two cards from the Sexual Secret Tarot deck for neutral energies, and that means the energies from both of you. And I really hope, like, this bottom deck was awesome. Like, one person seems to be very positive, and one person seems to have a lot of negative, jealous feelings. So you need to figure out which one you are and which one they are. And be honest with yourself. Always be honest with yourself. I mean, I'm one of those readers that's like, seriously, be honest with yourself. I'm honest with myself all the time. Like, I'm hard on myself sometimes. But you know what? It just works better for me. I'd rather be honest than not tell myself the truth. Okay, so I'm going to split the deck, and I'm going to take the bottom card, and that's going to be your first neutral energy. And then I am going to take the top card, and that will be your second neutral energy. Okay, so the bottom card is the Lovers. So I think you guys are going to figure this out. Whoever is like a little bit confused up here in this top row, like, you're going to make a good decision. The Lovers doesn't always mean like just like love. I mean, Look at them. Even though there's 3 people there, because lovers can mean decisions too. It doesn't just mean lovers and you're making love. It can mean you're making decisions between 2 people. But if that's maybe why you're a little confused, or if you don't resonate with this, that person is a little confused, someone needs to make a decision on a third party situation. So, and that can happen. Hopefully that's not what's going on, but it could be what's going on. But let's see. But it's a beautiful card all the less. Because one way or another, who doesn't want to get the Lover's card? All right, now we're going to pull the top one. And it's the Fool. The Fool is, I know there's no boobs and there's no niggy sexy time in this one, but look at, he's got his little sacky, and he is taking a lined, like a blind, I always say lined when I go to say blind. I swear, I have like a lisp or something. I just, bleh. All right, a blind leap of faith. He's got his little sack and his little overnight bag. See that? And he is just going to the person's house that he loves. And he is going to try to get in that door and say, you know what, baby? I love you. And I want to be with you. You want to be with me too. Even if they haven't talked in weeks or months. Like, he's still going to try. Because he's just going to take that leap. But you know what? All love takes faith. And everything you do in life that is really important, you need to take that blind leap of faith. Because not everything is going to turn out the way you want it to. So you just have to go and jump for it. You know, I've done it a ton of times. It doesn't always work out, but sometimes it does. So it made me a happy girl. So I hope you are a happy girl or a happy boy. All right. I hope this reading made sense to you, because the top was, I know, super confusing. The bottom was super smooth. The middle and the outcome, little, okay. But I just hope that your love life turns out totally amazing. I hope that you push the subscribe button and give me a couple weeks. Get to know me. I've only been on here for like 4 or 5 days or something like that. So, like, give me some time, get to know me, and let's see if we resonate with each other. Because even if, like, 2 sentences of this reading meant something to you and gave you good advice, maybe I can give you more. Because I'm just going to keep getting better. I give private readings all the time, but I just started giving readings online, which is so nerve-wracking because, you know, like, everyone in the world can see this. Like, it's a little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm trying to get used to it. So, but go to StellaKtarot.com, or you can go to Stella. You can get me a private reading there too, and you can learn more about me. Or you can go to StellaKtarot@yahoo.com and email me for a private reading. I would really love that, to get to know you guys better. And pretty soon I'll start doing live readings. I'll be doing monthlies, and I'll be doing sexual readings also with the Sexy Time deck. Who doesn't want the Sexy Time deck? But just remember, you can't watch it till the kids go to bed. Okay? Kids gotta be in bed. Alright, anyways, have a great week. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching my whole video. Have a great week, a great month, and a great night or day.